Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm your host, Logan23. You're joining me for Choices of Stories You Play. Endless Summer, Book 2, Chapter 11. Holy crap, I've had some coffee. Trust, it's a fragile thing. That was weird. That took a moment. Hello, little application. Snowflakes alight softly upon the wintry landscape outside of the Ellison Lodge. For a brief moment, it seems there's no place more tranquil in all of the world. Estella and Leela come smashing through a glass door. Locked in a struggle with one another, they topple to the ground. Wait, let me explain! Shut up. Estella grabs her by the collar of her spiral and blazoned shirt. It was you. You killed her. I am Estella Montoya. You killed my mother. Prepare to die. I've been waiting on that. She drives her fist into Leela's face, hitting her again and again. Leela doesn't even raise an arm to defend herself. Please, I'm sorry. Hearing the commotion, everyone rushes outside. Estella, what is she... There was a video in the lodge. It showed Leela killing Estella's mom. And you're just gonna stand there. What? We gotta do something. Sean runs over to break it up. Estella turns and catches him by surprise, shoving him to the ground. Estella, come on, enough! And in between them, call for a truce. Stay out of it. Get between them. You take the opportunity to move in front of Estella and almost catch a fist to the face. Whoa, easy. Get out of my way. Estella, you should talk to Leela and find out what she knows. I've had enough talking. She has my mother's blood on her hands. Sean and Craig grab Estella arms and barely manage to hold her back. No, let me go! Leela, explain quickly. Tell us it's not true? I wish I could. It's true. Olivia was my friend, and I ended her life. You... what? Mr. Work said it was the only way. She was gonna ruin us. He insisted that I do it. My God. Is this supposed to save your ass? Because it's not working. Please, I know it sounds bad, but my mission now is to protect you all. All of you. Leela, what could possibly be worth all of this? What if Rourke orders you to kill us? He wouldn't order that. But what if he did? Would you follow orders? Would you actually do it? Leela looks down, unable to meet your gaze. Her answer is clear. Unbelievable. All this time, we've been worried about surviving, and we've had Rourke's goddamn assassin in our midst? Estella tears free of Sean and Craig. Well, I'm not gonna give her the chance. She lunges for Leela. You notice Diego transfixed by something in the opposite direction. Let me guess! The arachnid swad! Following his gaze, you watch several large clumps of snow fall simultaneously from the lodge's roof. A faint tremor passes through the ground, then another. Guys, I think something's coming. Something big. A massive form, all white fur and black claws, lumbers around the corner. By the endless, the mountain guardian. A guardian? That's a goddamn Yeti! What the hell? I'm not fighting that thing. I'm just... Estella's attention is drawn away from Leela, who suddenly gets up and makes a run for it. She's getting away! I mean... Grace, look out! Grace turns just in time to see the 20-foot-tall beast looming next to her. What? Ah! Angered by the scream, the Yeti reaches down and grabs Grace in one of its huge claws. is that goddamn thing? No, Grace! Let her go! Alistair comes running to Grace's defense. He stops short in front of the gargantuan creature, unsure of what to do. I should try to distract it. Talk to it, roar at it, break a window. Break a window. You pick up a rock and hurl it as hard as you can towards one of the lodge's upper windows. The glass shatters spectacularly, raining down sharp fragments. The creature gathers Grace against its chest with one arm and shields its face with the other. The glass slides harmlessly off its thick fur. It didn't work. Sean picks up a heavy chunk of stone and begins running towards the Yeti. He springs upward at the last moment and hurls a chunk at the creature's face. Let's be honest, I don't really think that's gonna work, dog, if glass didn't. There's a solid thump as it collides with the Yeti's head. It drops Grace into the snow and lets out an ear-splitting cry. What? I mean, what? I'm kind of just aghast. A little, just tiny stone thrown at this monstrous thing's face made it cry. I'm at a loss for words right now. Okay. Furball runs forward and exhales a cone of frost at the enormous beast. Icicles sprout from the Yeti's fur, but it seems otherwise unharmed. The beast bends down and brings its snot towards the tiny fox. It grunts softly at Furball, and then snatches him up and bounds toward the forest. Furball! Get back here! Where are you taking him? Oh man! Is it gonna eat him? In a massive few steps, the Yeti is gone into the trees. Everyone stares after it in disbelief. What even just happened? Are we in a full-blown Christmas special territory? Estella's hardened gaze is fixed in the direction Leela went. She ran away like the backstabbing coward she is. Varen walks over to examine the Yeti's huge footprints. This guardian is larger than I expected than from Ooksquall's stories. We'll need to move quickly to catch up. Yo, like a freaking abominable snowman. Really? And there are some evil super soldier dudes out there? I don't know, guys. We might never make it to where the gate is if we try to save him. Listen, if it wasn't for Furball, most of us would have been torn to shreds by the Sabretooth. We owe him this. And leave that murderer to get away with what she did? We need to catch her. I want to hold Leela accountable as much as you do. But if we don't act fast, that monster will kill Furball. Fine, but when we do find her, none of you had better get in my way. Would you like me to hold her ankles, her arms? What would you exactly like me to do? Because I don't care. Like, bye, Leela. I'm just waving. If we never run into you again, bye. Endless rows of pine and fir trees stretch ahead. As you weave a path from each footprint to the next, you notice tears streaming down Estella's face. Estella? What? I'm so sorry about your mother. Okay, I guess comforting doesn't work in this game. You know, empathy, sympathy. Okay, alright. That should have been just a given. I don't care if there's an internal system or not. That should have just been a given. Do you have any idea what it's like to be face to face with a woman who killed your mother and to just let her go? And as long as she's out there, I won't be able to rest. Every part of me will scream for justice. I can understand that. Can you? Wait a second. Do you see that snow coming down up ahead? Yeah. That's actually how it gets all over the ground? Greg, give it a rest. What? He's from Louisiana. I didn't know if he knew about that kind of stuff. Thanks, Outroker. What I'm saying is the snow's only falling in an isolated area next to that tree. Something's up there. You squint towards the top of the pine tree and see Furball clinging onto a branch, his breath crystallizing and turning to snowflakes. Furball, hang on. We're here to get you. That's totally where I'd put a snack if I wanted to save it for later. Movement among a distant cluster of furs catches your attention. The ground shakes from the Yeti's footfalls, but it doesn't seem to be approaching. It's far enough away we could try to get him down. Climb up to rescue Furball. Call Furball down to you. Do I really want to climb an icy tree? Oh, son of a... You climb for the footfall. You look for the footfalls and begin climbing the tree's trunk. Good call. Sure you got this? Hope so. Guess we'll find out in a minute or two. That's really brave, Locum. Be careful. Foolish. Isn't more like it. Now is not the time to throw caution to the wind. I mean, we all literally just chased like a 400-foot Yeti in through a forest for a mystical beast that shoots snow out of its ass. I don't know what you call that, Alistair, but caution was already thrown to the wind long before we came out here, okay? Moving from branch to branch, you can actually make your way up. You're nearly halfway when the pine needles begin rustling around you. Kongzilla's coming! Everybody hide! Everyone scatters, running for cover. High among the branches, you try to hold perfectly still. The Yeti emerges from the trees, a buzzing beehive grasped in its claw. It doesn't seem to notice anyone. Okay, Furball, just a little further. You reach for the next branch, only to have it snap loudly. Perfect. The beast drops the hive and rolls toward the pine tree. In the commotion, Furball tries to scurry down the trunk, but ends up losing his footing. He falls, plummeting dozens of feet to the ground. No, Furball! You hurry down the trunk. As the group stops and turns. The towering beast stops too, visibly concerned. Oh God. Oh, please, no. There's no movement from the hole in the snow where he fell. The Yeti lumbers over and leans its face down. A cloud of snowflakes swirls out towards the Yeti's nose, causing the creature to flinch and paw at its face. Furball digs himself out and shakes off, completely unharmed. He's okay. Don't know if I am. Almost had a heart attack. Yeti leans its face to Furball's, tenderly giving him several licks with its huge tongue. I think it's trying to care for Furball like a parent. Aw, that's adorable. Furball backs away from the massive beast, scampering towards Quinn. She picks him up. You're a good little pupper, Furball. The Yeti sees Furball in Quinn's arms, and its protective instinct appears to kick in once again. I think you're pissing it off. Yep, definitely pissed it off. The creature rises to its full height, then advances on Quinn. This is like a custody battle from hell. Quinn glares at the Yeti and stands her ground. You know what? I've had about enough of you. Just stop! I feel like suddenly we've joined the universe of Preacher, and somehow she has abnormal power to make creatures stop. The Yeti seems suddenly hypnotized, a faint glow appearing in its eyes. It continues walking forward, causing snow to slide off the surrounding trees with each heavy step. Quinn? What are you doing? I don't know. It feels like I'm somehow in her mind. Her? I think I can bring her to our side, Locum. Oh, sweet mother of Jesus. Really? Hey, use the diamonds to convince this giant huge bear goat? How much? 18? Okay. In the future. You take Quinn's hand and begin leading her away. It's too dangerous. Let's just get out of here. Everyone books it through the trees. The Yeti remains mesmerized, moving too slowly to be able to give chase. I was like, okay, we ended already? Damn. Ooh, pretty. After a few hours of travel, you emerge from the evergreen forest at the shore of a vast, frozen lake. I don't think it followed us. Isn't this the same lake we ran from the arachnid people? Wonder what it wanted with a special snowflake over there. Furball skitters across the shore towards the icy surface. In any case, those cliffs are going to be too steep to climb. Looks like we're headed over the lake. Is it solid enough? I don't need to deal with anyone entering hypothermia from falling through. The ice is clear, which means less air trapped inside. Well observed. Given the thickness and high density, it should be safe enough. Good thing we brought Pierre and Marie Curie along. Pierre. Alistair and Grace glance at Jake. What? Don't give me that look. I know scientific stuff. Tentatively, the group sets foot on the ice. Whoa, it's slippery. It's called ice. Don't worry, I will keep you steady. You gradually make your way across the smooth, glass-like surface. If only I had my ice skates, this would be a great place to perfect my double axel. Nice. I didn't know you were a figure skater. Well, I'm not great at it or anything. Remind me if we ever get home to show you my medals from the Caligula championships. Medals? Plural? A while later, as you're nearing the center of the lake, Estella suddenly stops and kneels. Estella, you alright? Estella uses a gloved hand to clear frost from the ice, revealing an object frozen a few inches below. I'm going to assume that's Estella's object. And that actually reminds me of a Dreadlord from Heroes of the Storm or WoW. I don't know how I knew it was there. I'm going to assume that's yours. Draco, I remember Uxwal talking about that Volta. Raj rummages through his messenger bag for something. He produces a portable burner and presents it to you. Hey, you could probably melt it out with this, yeah? He literally has the object that could remove it from the ice, and we're going to pay diamonds for this. I want you to just think about the obscurity. I learned something new about Pixelberry. Apparently they used to work with EA. It entirely makes sense why there's so many diamond options now. Money, money, money. Money! Gotta have that money! I'm sorry, but we gotta get across the lake. We should probably leave the ice intact. Oh, of course. As you move onward, the lake narrows sharply, becoming a straight line with imposing cliffs. Jake stops walking, seemingly suddenly alarmed. Crap. Bad timing. You eat the raw octopus back at the van, feast too? You hear a chorus of revving motors. Arachnid troops on ski bikes roar out from around the cliffs. They speed across the frozen lake, circling your group. So, remember in my recap I kind of said something like this was going to happen because I knew where we were pretty much the whole time? Yeah. Surprise! The bikes come to a stop, and a hulking brute steps off. Looks like you've reached the end of the line, and you're an idiot. You can't use force on the ice, but I'm gonna go ahead and defeat you during game. New recruit, huh? Lundgren ain't what you think, pal. Not just a recruit, I'm your replacement, Jakey Wakey. Listen up, amateur hour. If you can't even come up with a decent nickname, Don't waste my time. Lundgren must be packing those cigars with something funny if he thinks he can put Inspector Gadget's idiot cousin in my spot. That's Tetra to you! Talk all you want, traitor. I have the upper hand. In fact, I have two! Motors of his mechanical fists whine as he readies them. Sean looks over to you intently, as if to indicate that he's about to do something. So, Tetra, why do you want us dead so badly? Oh, it's nothing personal. A job's a job, and Mr. Rourke happens to know how to put his money where his mouth is. Too bad that Rourke killed his hired help. Lundgren will backstab you. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. He'd be smart to get out now. If he tried that, we'd crush him and take this island for ourselves. Actually, maybe that's a better plan. As Tetra pauses to reflect, Sean edges closer to encircling arachnid operatives. Oh, I see. You're trying to drive a wedge between us! Ha 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 ha! Sorry, looks like your plans didn't pan out. No, but this might. Sean Wait, what? Sean slide tackles a pair of soldiers, opening a path out of the circle. Ugh! The brute deploys a fist towards Sean, who barely manages to jump out of the way. Instead, the hydraulic limb slams into the surface of the lake, causing it to heave beneath you. What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? What happened? Whoa! Cracks appear beneath the ice. You lose your balance and come tumbling down. Locum! The surrounding soldiers level their rifles at the group. Do not move. Tetra retracts his arm and grins at Jake. You can come with us, or we can kill you right here. Your choice. As you climb back to your feet, something slips out of your hand and goes rolling across the ice. The island's heart! Someone grab it! Retrieve the heart. You dive forward, but miss! The sphere slides over the ice and comes to a stop at Quinn's feet. Oh, crap. Well, everyone, we're all gonna have a common enemy here in just a moment. Got it. No, Quinn! An unseen force lifts Quinn into the air. Her eyes become twin motes of blazing green. Illidan's reincarnated. I just had to. I had to. Everyone stares at her hovering form in shock. What kind of... You don't want to know, Craig. Freaky B-grade. Mushrooms, did I? I mean, are we in a horror film? That ain't normal. Shoot her! Sir, her radiation levels are off the... Do it! The arachnid troops simultaneously open fire at Quinn. No. Quinn extends a hand and all the bullets slow until they're crawling through the air. She drops the gesture and the projectiles clatter to the ice harmlessly. He's beginning to believe. I'm done. I didn't sign up for this kind of stuff. Gwyn reaches out towards a group of soldiers, as if trying to push them away. Get out of here. Green fire erupts around them, their bodies gradually becoming translucent, as if they're being pulled through time. Guys, run! Most of your friends are able to make it away. They hurry towards the cliffs. Oh yes, run! With your tails between your legs! Not that it'll do much good! Tetra points both fists at the ice and begins deploying them repeatedly. Is he freaking crazy? A web of widening fissures crosses the lake. It's beginning to break up. Yeah, it is! Remaining arachnid troops scatter. Everyone begins to flee towards the cliff. Wait, we can't leave Quinn! Quinn floats upward, the otherworldly light around her catching on falling teardrops. I am in pieces. They've taken everything. Quinn, or whoever, please listen. We can get the pieces back. That man broke you. I know you're in there. We can get the pieces back. Let's try that. Back. How? Quinn's gaze feels as if it could burn holes through you. Where did you last see them? Gone. It's all gone. Your kind did this. She reaches out towards Craig, but you run in front of him. Green fire envelops you. The world appears to melt away. Every shape and hue swimming in different directions. Darkness consumes you until... In a flash of white, you suddenly return to where you were. Huh? I'm... okay. The brutish arachnid officer pounds the ice with his mechanized limbs while Quinn hovers high above. In pieces. They've taken everything. Quinn? That man broke you. What? Quinn gazes down at Tetra, who is hard at work shattering the lake. Yeah, look at him. Now he's breaking more stuff. This time, you will break. She reaches out to Tetra's mechanical limbs, which rapidly rust and implode before his very eyes. Gah! He flees across the fracturing ice. Quinn hovers after him. This is like the end of Frozen, except that, like, The Exorcist happened at the same time. She should let it go. Quinn, let it go! Wait, how did you... Oh. Okay. An unbearable cracking sound fills the air. Oh, cool! As the ice sheet gives way. Go! Get off the lake! A jumble of uneven surfaces shift beneath you. Whoa! Struggling to keep your balance, you look around to find several of your friends in trouble. Sean has fallen into the water. He's struggling to keep his head above the surface. Ugh! Zarya is trapped on a fast-moving ice floe, hurling towards the far end of the lake. Not good, not good. Alistair nearly loses his grip while clinging to a sheer cliff above churning plates of ice. I can't! I'm not even Batman couldn't do this! I'm sure there's more, too! Furball's next to you. He looks like he wants to help. Who should I try to rescue? This is where someone dies, isn't it? She's hurtling. He's... she's hurtling. She's... At least we can... Someone can rescue Sean, I guess. As you move into Zara's direction, Furball takes a deep breath and exhales a thick cloud of frost under the watery ice. He freezes you a path to her. Zarya, come on. We gotta get off the lake. No argument here. Oh, now she likes you. Looking back towards the others, you see Craig finally succeeding at pulling Sean out of the water. Sean's skin has turned blue from the rigid water, and he's shaking badly. Alistair's fallen onto the ice floes. He appears injured and is struggling to crawl to the shore. You hear the roar of water crashing down and feel a spray of mist at your back. You turn around to find the floe beneath you. You approaching a massive waterfall. That must be a mile-high drop. As the three of you prepare to jump off the floe, a shadow appears on the water. Okay, you already killed me once. Could you not do it again, please? Quinn descends from the sky, blocking your path. Broken. You swallow hard and reach out to touch her. It doesn't seem to work. She glares at you, emerald flames smoldering in her eyes. I will never be whole. Never. Quinn, it's me. I need you to fight it. Try to remember who you are. Think about the things we've been through together. The party with Raj, entering the time portal. The bridge and Estelle? Quinn, I don't think I've ever been more devastated in my life than the moment I thought I lost you. We'd won the battle and thought everything would finally return to normal. Instead, when you and I were on that bridge, my worst nightmare started coming true, and there was nothing I could... But you did. Quinn? You saved me, Locum. Quinn closes her eyes, and the roaring waterfall is suddenly silent. The bob of the ice flow beneath your feet ceases, and even the churning tide stops in place. She slowly floats down to the shore, and the two of you and Furball follow. Okay, I'm assuming she gained control of the power, which is cool and all, but... Mommy? Estella's fist collides with the island's heart in Quinn's hands, knocking it out of her grasp. Quinn drops to the snowy ground beside the water. In an instant, the pounding of the waterfall resumes. Estella, what happened? Oh, sorry, you were, Several of your friends coming running over. You were floating in the sky using superpowers! Superpowers! Is she alright? Let me see her. Everyone looks at Quinn, not knowing quite what to say. You okay now, Quinn? I think so. Thanks, Locum and Estella. Quinn gazes past all of you, her eyes focused on something in the distance. A tall building atop a spire of rock, alone, in a white haze. My father's facility. I guess we're finally going home. So, plot twist, whenever we're in a tight position, throw Quinn the ball. I'm serious. Just throw her the ball. Just throw her the ball. Here, Quinn, catch. Okay. Alright. Wow. I can't wait to do a Diamond Edition. One, it would have been awesome to have the Yeti. I wonder what would that have helped, though. I don't think the Yeti would have followed us. Would it have? Huh. I guess we'll find out. I'm going to do a Diamond Edition here. I'm working on book 1 right now. I wouldn't mind doing a book 2. I'm kind of wondering, I mean, I guess we'll find out here soon, won't we? If they're ever going to do a book 3 of Endless Summer. It'd be kind of cool to find out, like, I don't know. Because remember, this whole timey-wimey BS is because of Rourke. Remember that. I'm saying this now because I don't think I'll ever get a chance to do a recap this week because we've still got a ton of high school left. We've got love hacks to do and so much other work. Oh my god. We're only a third done with High School Story. So we'll probably keep doing that. I'd say another couple episodes later this evening. Some more tomorrow, of course. I'd say by Sunday, my time, or my day. Some countries are faster, so that may be Monday morning for them. I'd say we'll be done with High School Story. And I'm going to finally take a little rest. No offense, guys. Doing this for hours and hours a day, plus working and getting no sleep. And I got 2 more days. Okay! With that being said, I hope y'all did enjoy the content. Please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can head down in the description below if you ever feel so generous you want to support me and my content, which would be greatly appreciated. Feel free to hit either the Patreon or the GoFundMe. Otherwise, there's a couple social media links down there you can follow me on. And until next video, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.